Alright everyone, this is it. This is the project I have been working on. I'm going to review the entire series, No One Lives Forever. What better place to start than, well, let's start at the very beginning. Where do we start? Ooh. Anyway. Okay. Now, before each mission, of course, you get your briefing, but you also select what guns you're going to carry. Now, Kate's default weapon is a P38, but here, since I've unlocked every single weapon, because I had to beat all of these games in order to make a good review, so we'll give her 38, and technically that's a Sten gun, but whatever. Let's see what gadgets we can carry. Yeah, that's all we need. A cigarette lighter that doubles as a welder, and a hairpin beret lockpick with a knife in it.
This is your captain speaking. We have reached a cruising altitude of 24,000 feet and will soon be leaving German airspace. I've turned off the seatbelts, no smoking sign. Feel free to move about the cabin. We'll be arriving in London at approximately 6:15 p.m. local time. Temperature is currently 25 degrees centigrade, clear sky. I think we can expect a lovely, relaxing flight.
Okay, so sometimes, you know, the dialogue will give you choices, but the choices don't really matter. It doesn't really affect the game all that much, so,
Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What exactly is it you do, Doctor?
Research. Not the sort of thing a layman would be likely to understand. And especially not a lay woman.
Perhaps you could distill the basic concepts for me.
Perhaps. However, I'm rather tired, so I would prefer to discuss these matters at a later time.
We are in position.
You know what to do, Sonny.
Yes, sir. Initiating docking procedure.
I love the Scotsman in this game. He's a funny villain.
Get up, buddies. We're going aboard.
What's this enough?
I'm not sure. Stay here for me, Mister. Keep this door locked.
Okay, so the graphics obviously have a 60s theme to them. And, yeah. Let's do this. Now, shooting is standard fare. You know, recoil, different ammo types. Oh wait, standard fare doesn't involve different ammo types. I forgot. Standard fare is just running around murdering things. Of course, there's a lot more to this game than just run and gun. There's stealth. Well, maybe that's it. Think of it as like a parody James Bond game with a woman as a lead role. Hear that, feminists? You might actually love this game. Oh wait, but that would mean you have to, you know, actually play a game. And honestly, I'm not going to show you the entirety of the game because I don't want to really spoil anything. So if you want this scene to make sense, I strongly recommend you get this game. I was able to pirate mine, and the pirated version I got had all 3 games. That's right, this is a series. In case the first time I said it.
Sleep tight, Lassie.
You're not going to kill her? What if she she wakes up.
Now look here, you. I'm not going to butcher a fellow countryman without a specific grudge. If she wakes up, she can fend for herself. If she dies, then she ain't really a Scot, so I won't feel bad. Now, go get that doctor's fella and do a final sweep. Anything that looks important. Papers, files, whiskey, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Something's not right. All right, let's go. But some of our men are still aboard. Listen to you, crying like a wee girl. They'll have to make do, won't they?
Yeah, good strategy there, Scotsman. Okay, parachute time, and I gotta go. Oh, also throughout the game that these files will show up. That's essentially intel, and really good for completionist types, considering most of these are really funny to read. Like a briefcase with a handcuff on it. Or that file I just picked up. Or even film reels too, secret film reels. And microfilm that you find in cameras. And we're coming up on my favorite part of this mission. Yep, you have to land on that guy and steal his parachute while being shot at. You don't see this every day. And if you did, I'm pretty sure Call of Duty made it boring. Now, you know you'll kill someone when you see their parachute pop out. And I'm flying. I'm possibly gonna die, because the only hard part is it's hard to land a good shot on someone. Like right here. But yeah, you have to follow this dude, and the only way to build up speed is if you keep shooting at the villains. Or henchmen, rather. Come on. Here he goes. Oh, and you have limited ammo, too. But hey, considering how much I was able to gather, that shouldn't really be a problem. It's trying to dive bomb into me. Come on. Come on.
Excuse me, do you mind if I borrow that?
Give me that. Shoot. Here's the funny part.
Please be full pay. Please be full pay.
That's the funniest way to die.
Jesus, credit to the people.
Congratulations! You have failed again. Although the circumstances were certainly extraordinary in this case, don't expect much sympathy from command.
Yeah. Now the basic plot of this is that Unity agents are being killed left and right thanks to a virus that makes people explode when they belch. And that's all I'm really going to say on the plot.
I'm impressed, Agent Archer. I expected that promoting you to field operations would be disastrous, but I never imagined the catastrophe of these proportions. You've now managed to botch 2 high planes.
Okay, so the recording just ended there, but yeah, that guy doesn't like you at all, mainly because you're a woman. He's basically part of Unity Command. Think of Unity as well, this game's version of MI6, except global, not just limited to the UK.
If you can master your animosity enough to address me in a civil tone, I'll attempt to explain in terms you might understand exactly how I believe we've arrived at this impasse, sir.
Your inadequacy is matched only by your impertinence. If you find my manners offensive, I suggest you find a line of work more suited to your delicate nature.
Okay, so
Field tactics.
that was a little glitch there.
Here's
Wrong
a
button.
perfume that'll really knock 'em out. Literally. It sprays a cloud of vapor that contains a potent sedative capable of knocking out a horse, let alone an adult human. Just be careful not to wander into the cloud yourself, or who knows where, or even if you'll wake up. Why don't you try it out on Leon here? He's been up for 32 hours straight working on a new prototype. The rest might do him some good.
Yeah, so this game, at the end of each mission, you'll get a quick little tutorial on how some of these new gadgets work. So here, knockout perfume, then there's paralysis perfume, and finally acid perfume being the most effective. So, and that's what happened to you wander in the cloud. Ooh. I was hoping to use that someday, but never mind.
Excellent.
And usually there's multiple gadgets to test. And of course the music fits the theme.
Proceed to Hamburg.
But yeah, like I said, I want you to play this for yourself. Because, you know, me doing a review on this won't do this series any justice. So that's it on the first game. Now we're going to move on to the second one, A Spy in Harm's Way. Alright, so here we are in No One Lives Forever 2, Spy in Harm's Way. Now, gameplay here is more the same, basically, except instead of, well, selecting the gadget for gadget sections, which I'm going to show you, just wait for it to load.
Do you want to go shopping in Nagoya this weekend? I can't. I have an assassination. Get Haruko to do it. She's still mad at me about her cat. What about Yuki? I'll ask her. Let me know.
Yeah, every weeaboo's dream right here. Being in Japan. Except I'm shooting ninjas with a crossbow. Yo. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this weapon.
Heard something.
Though at least in this game, fighting is more of a viable option compared to the last one, where it was a really good idea to remain undetected. Yeah, and the story is just more the same. It's just that, well, you've been targeted for assassination by this chick in the Yakuza. Again, play it for yourself. Me explaining will not do this game any justice. Now, I'm just gonna kill a few ninjas here to keep you entertained. Sure, I'm in trouble. You rotten apples.
What happened to your arm? I got in a fight with my mom. Looks like she cut me pretty badly. She caught me by surprise. She's fast for her age. She must have been really mad. Sound the alarm now.
Come on.
Now you're in trouble. Sound the alarm.
What alarm? But yeah, normally when you fail a stealth segment in the first and second game, you just hear the alarm, and you hear that alarm for the rest of the mission, which gets annoying really fast. Okay, pick up some body armor. Yeah! But yeah, you really, really do not want to get caught, at least in later segments of the game.
You're in trouble now. I see you.
Now you don't, bitch. Yeah, at least now alarms will actually shut off. Beat them at their own game. God. Yeah, like I keep saying, me explaining will not do the game justice. You just need to play it. Though, this one actually was released on consoles. So, if you're a console fan, you can get this on the original Xbox and PS2. Though I'm not sure if there's a GameCube port. I'd imagine that port would kind of suck. You know, all things considered. And now I'm just walking around in circles. I've already beaten this game. So, go out, find it, play for yourself. Now we're going to move on to the third game, which is the weakest. Contract Jack. Yeah. Alright, here we are with Contract Jack, the weakest out of the No One Lives Forever series. And I'll get into why it's the weakest.
Wake him up.
Hey, asshole, wake up.
Not like that. What are you, his mother? Slap him or something. Good morning, ass-face.
Actually it's, 7 p.m., so, technically it ain't morning, per se.
Shut your hole before I shovel dirt in it, Marvin. It's a figure of speech.
Sorry.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, raining on your parade. My boss has a message for you.
Good evening. This is Louis Franco, your chief competitor. Sorry I can't be there in person, but my aunt just went to the hospital with a herniated disc. Poor old broad. Anyways, the reason my boys got you all tied up in that chair is because you've been cutting into my business. I don't have to tell you how tough it is to make a living as a criminal these days with the economy and all. There just ain't a lot of room for professional hitmen like ourselves, so you're retiring early. Boys, you know what to do. Make sure the son of a bitch suffers.
Sorry, fella. Nothing personal. Marvin, give me the chainsaw. Open the door! I said open it! All right, you asked for it!
I got him.
Yeah, all there is to this game is shooting, shooting,
Let's go.
and more shooting. It gets really repetitive really fast. Now, I can understand this is supposed to be a change of pace compared to the other games. and it was more more targeted towards console players. God, I have a really bad stutter. Yeah, and also the auto aim system is kind of buggy. Mainly because the bullets go wherever the reticule is pointing. Now, auto aim, like I said, would work on a console. And I think the PC version, you can turn it off. Nope, no way to turn it off. So you're stuck with it, so you better put them down quick. Considering I ripped through that stupid chair like I was the Incredible Hulk. Like, am I the Hulk's distant cousin or what? Yay, a shotty. Also, I know I'm playing this on easy mode, but I've played this on hard mode too. There's no challenge. Just shooting, shoot everything that breathes. I know that's what old school shooters used to be, but considering this is supposed to be about, you know, being a spy, and here you're supposed to be a hitman, or being a hitman rather, has its own fair share of subtlety. True, you don't carry gadgets, but you still have to sneak through security in order to take out your target.
Cut him off! Hold it!
Also, since this game is supposed to be a prequel, I'm constantly asking myself, what does this have to do with No One Lives Forever?
Mr. Jack, this is Dmitry Volkov. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm Director of Executive Action for Harm.
Oh.
Of course, that's just a polite euphemism for being a cruel and sadistic professional assassin. I would like to meet with you to discuss an employment opportunity. My contacts tell me you would be adequate for the job. Look for the note on your windshield. And, Mr. Jack, this isn't a request. I'll be seeing you soon, whether you show up or not.
Yeah, this is the only thing linking the two games together.
Refugees, come with me. Get this son of a bitch! Don't let him escape!
Like, the novelty of just playing this as a shooter wears off really quick. And now you can see why I kept saying this is the weakest of all three games. Like, the only thing linking the two games together is that Jack works for Harm. Harm is the main villain in the series. That's it. You know, no gadgets, no other major characters, no Scotsman. Seriously, I freaking love that dude. He was a good villain. Though, oh yeah, fair share of glitches. So, I'm gonna get through the recording here. And pop him full of lead, pop him full of lead. Like I said, it gets boring. Just really, really boring. But if you have the patience to get through it, then it ain't that bad of a game. Because as a shooter, it's okay. I mean, it has a nice theme, has a nice little style. But that's about it. As a No One Lives Forever game, it's a disappointment. missions. Yeah, when you play through one mission, you've practically played through the entire game. So that's it for Contract Jack and the entire series. So, see you next time.